Alright, hi, welcome back to the second video. Alright, now you're going to look into Proforma right now. Now, this is your Proforma, and actually, you can download this Proforma from my guru. Alright, and you should, I would encourage you actually to download and save it in your laptop. Alright, because towards the end, you may not find Proforma or you may not be able to log in into my guru. That will be a problem later. So it is better as a student and you're taking this course, it's better for you to download certain things and keep aside. And all the important documents I have uploaded in my Guru. Example, under the learning materials, you will find assessment details and also the rubrics. So please again download all these materials and keep in a folder, because why, when you do these assignments and so on, you need to closely refer to the assessment details as well as the rubrics, because your marks I'll be giving is based on the rubrics. So rubrics are very important. All right, please take note. Now, so this is EP3 course, all right, and there are many of us actually teaching. And by the way, I'm the coordinator for English Proficiency 3. So penyelaras tu saya, I'm the coordinator, all right. These are under me. They are also teaching other courses, all right. Now, what I'm going to look is at the assessment in a while, all right, assessment in a while. And you can actually look here what we are going to learn and so on, but this is just tentatively. All right, this is just a tentative. Later I will explain to you, and I'll give additional work, all right, which may not be based on the book or either might be on my own, all right. That could be in Google Classroom. Now I like to focus is yeah, the assessment. All right, the assessment. I know you might be also looking at the assessment. Okay, what are the assignments looks like and so on. Now you have this tugasan individu or assignment individual. 10% is the listening test. Okay, listening test. All right, and then you even have another tugasan individu that should be, if not mistaken, writing test. Writing test. And you have group assignment, which is going to be a bit challenging because you're not going to meet them face to face and so on, your group members. But you have to do things online. Everything is going to be online unless the KPT allows you to come back to the campus and all. Then it'll be well and good. You can see them, you can meet them. Otherwise, you have to use platforms like WhatsApp, or either you can use video calls and so on to do discussions and all right. So assignment group, okay, that is 30%. 30%. And the balance, 30% will be your final assessment. Okay. So I think that's all I need to actually look into a pro forma. So now I'll move on to assessment description or assessment details. Yeah. Okay. So this is your assessment details. Now, please take note of the due dates. I repeat, please take note of the due dates. Okay. Now, like listening tests, I might use Google Forms. Okay. And writing tasks, also something. It might be online, or if I need to see you face to face, I might do it, face to face. I might do the writing test in the class. Speaking definitely is going to be recorded, video recorded and submitted to me. Now, let's look at one by one. And your final assessment is reading task. So please, again, take note of the due dates. All right, week 9, week 7. 7 is going to come first. That is writing task. But for speaking task, which is 30%, we should start preparing, all right, from now onwards. Now let's look into, all right, online listening task, which is 10%. Okay, it will be individual online task. Students will listen to 2 audio recordings and answer multiple choice question. There will be 10, 10. All right. And the submission will be via Google Forms, and due is weeks 9. Now, writing task will be your report writing. Report writing. So this one also individual task. Now, the 30% will be allocated for 20%, sorry, 20% will be allocated for your report writing, and 10% will be for your draft. And I'll teach you how to do the draft. This will be a very simple way how you can score your marks. Because the draft, I'm going to show you how you're going to write. You're going to have the template, and simply if you can actually fill in that template, you will get 10 marks. Okay, sayang if you never, right, never fill in the you never do the draft. So remember this, writing report based on the stimuli given. It's just like MOET. You see, I give you maybe it could be a graph bar, it could be a pie chart, it could be anything that you need to report based on that. Pernah buat kan form 6, I think pernah buat. Alright, so this sort of thing. Students are required to analyze and synthesize the data given in the stimuli, because certain things are right, you have to calculate, you have to find which is highest, which is the lowest, and so on. So those are the things that I'm going to teach you that. So marks will be awarded based on the following criteria: format, language, content, task fulfillment. That is for report. All right. For the draft, you have another one. All right. For a draft, please look into the rubric. You will have a detailed rubric for this. So definitely no plagiarism, and week 7 is the due. So speaking task, this is the challenging part is how to divide students into groups when they are far, far away. They are not meeting each other. But I think the challenge, I accept the challenge, right? And we can go through this, right? Now, group tasks, students are divided into 4 to 5 groups. So in my case, most of the class number of students in the class is 40. So I'm going to stick to, can we have about 4 students in a group? 4 students. Okay, 4 students in a group. Okay, students are required to produce a video recorded demonstrative speech. You know what is demonstrative speech? You will learn. I will actually teach you what is demonstrative speech, but just a simple, in a very short manner, I can tell you that example. How to how to change car tire. Example, that is just an example. It's not necessary that you have to really what people say, oh, that those are no, it is a process. How are you going to change the car tire? So when you're going to demonstrate, all right, in the sense that okay, this is the first step, second step, after that this, and you're demonstrating, you are showing your showcase, you're showcasing. All right, so that is where is considered as demonstrative speech. Okay, you have to do it even though you're doing it in groups, but you have to record if from is taken individually. I don't know how you're going to merge. All right, so video presentation, that's 20%. Duration of the video is 5 to 8 minutes. Each group member must demonstrate their parts, maybe one part of it or one topic of it. All right, topics. The video is compulsory to have opening and credits. Marks will be given based on the rubric. Due is week 12. All right, so yeah, you're divided, so everything is here. And right after you have the video presentation is 20%, another 10% is allocated for your reflection, individual reflection. Even this also should be video recorded, video presentation, because normally if it's like a face-to-face class, normally you do it in the class, but when now we can't do it in the class, so what we have to do is everything has to be video recorded, everything has to be submitted online. So students are required to present on their own and record their presentation, and each video, all right, so each video, which means that demonstrative speech and individual reflection, will be submitted to their group leader. So each of you will be doing what they call it, 2 videos. All right, that is, one is demonstrative speech and one is individual reflection. And your leader or whoever is supposed to compile, they're going to compile. Demonstrative speech is going to be 1 video, all with 5 people with you, another one individual reflection are all individual reflections. All right, that somebody is going to compile this. Group leaders will compile individual videos and submit them online. Okay, so I don't think so. My Guru, I might not use my Guru. I will still stick to Google Classroom. Okay, take note. Week 12. Now, final assessment is reading task. It's just like final exam, right? So this will be done perhaps online, but we're going to have a lot of sets, different sets, so that students may not be able to copy. So roughly the time will be given is 1 hour. All right, 1 hour, and yeah, we're going to use Google Forms. Yeah, only 3 reading passages for this. 3 reading passages. Each passage will have about 10 MCQ questions. So you're talking about total of 30 MCQ questions. All right. So well, I have covered the assessment detail. Now let's look into the rubric. Okay. Okay. So here is the rubric. Okay. So this rubric is for report writing. Remember, 20% and 10%. So this is the 20 marks. Can you see here? All right. Excellent user. 70 to 20, which means there's a range. So what are those things that you're going to be assessed is the content. You must have a proper content. Language organization. Okay. And you have organizing, all right, paragraphing and so on. Now, for the 10% is for the draft. So the draft should have title, introduction, overview, analysis, synthesis, conclusion. Okay. So if you have all these, and I'll show you the example of template. So you're going to base on the template, you're going to prepare the draft. When I give you the topic for your writing test, that is the time. 10% will be for draft and 20% for your essay. Clear, eh? All right, is that clear? I think I have made things I've repeated many times so that you will get it right. Okay, and we will have for the video. This is speaking task. Speaking task is also 30%. So video is 20%. So 5 to 8 minutes. So this is the 20%. And reflection is only 2 minutes per student. 2 minutes. Remember, you have to do individual reflection recording, right? 2 minutes. This one also video is also individual. Okay, 5 to 8 minutes video. Maximum people 5. Okay, people per group. All right. So maybe to demonstrate, you may not take that long, 5 to 8 minutes, because if that will be one person, 5 to 8 minutes, your video, if you combine with 4 people, are going to become 20 minutes. All right. So up to you. How long you're going to make? It's like 2 minutes each person. All right. 3 minutes each person. How are you going to demonstrate? You must have step by step. It's clear, so that you won't talk grandfather stories. Okay. So this is one done, and you have this is the reflection presentation rubric. This is also the 10 marks. So based on this, so make sure you have downloaded all these rubrics for your reference, because why? Again, if you want to score high, you have to start by understanding the assessment details and also the rubrics. Got, yeah? All right, so that is for what they call it, pro forma, assessment details and rubrics. All right, so I'm going to stop this for the second video.